Hosèn, and I'm here to catalyze global ascension. And today I am in France. I'm back in the Zen temple where my family and me we used to live for the past 7, 8 years, and we're going to move out in 2, 3 months from now. We just lived in Ibiza for almost a year, and yeah, we decided to move out of there as well. So a lot of movement. Um, it was amazing in Ibiza. I met somebody, a young man who, just in a cafe, I was going away after yoga. I was there with friends and then leaving, and he said, "Yeah, I'm following your vlogs, and it's so cool to see you live and stuff. So really, thank you for that. Really, thank you for your feedback. Sometimes I have the feeling I'm doing my vlogs a little bit in the emptiness, which is fine. But to get his feedback was amazing. Yeah." Then another friend who inscribed himself, Yo Mitchell, asked me to make a vlog about anger because he's doing anger management, and so I decided to do this vlog today about anger. I'm holding my crystal, by the way, that I just found back. I've put it here in a source. There's a source of water here that has about 60,000 liters of water a day, like pure source water, and I've put this in the source. Beautiful crystal given to me by my brother Henry T, who did my workshop a few years ago here in France, and I'm holding it and so happy to have it back. Very doing ceremonies for the earth with my crystal bowls, and being here with my daughter is just amazing. Sorry. That was like a 2-minute introduction, sorry. Yeah, anger. I've had a lot of issues with anger. Yeah, a lot. You can ask my husband, you can ask my daughter. It's been really a way for me to really learn how to manage my anger. And it's been actually really strong because when I was as a young child, very young child, I had a very dominant father, dominant physically, verbally, emotionally, mentally, and so one of the ways that I would manifest myself through as a child, very young already, was through anger. Through my anger, I would express me and who I am, and so I definitely, I'm a Zen nun for about 10 years, also not for nothing. Um, and so that already, a lot of meditation really helped. So, anger and negative emotions, how do we heal them? I've been to a retreat with Tenzin Wangyal Rinpoche, and it was amazing. I mean, this is what I really like to share. There's many ways to deal with anger and negative emotions, but this way of the past weekend, and I'm going again next weekend in Switzerland. Actually, tomorrow I'm leaving. The way that so I did this retreat, and there was sharing. We were doing dream yoga and sleep yoga, sleep practice, and I was sharing. And I woke up in the morning. I woke up I was furious. This was in Amsterdam. I was furious about the fact that I had identified so much with the Zen non and identified so much with the Bodhisattva, and I was furious on myself of like giving my life for 15 years into this practice and identifying too much with it in the wrong sense, if there is even a wrong sense. But I was furious, really furious, and but happily I learned through this practice that Rinpoche is doing, which is Burn tradition. It's a Burn Tibetan shamanism, very ancient practice, is to leave it as it is. So to give it space, to really give it space, to actually sit with that anger. And I know it's difficult, especially when we are angry, but this weekend I really, really had the experience. What it really did to me is that I was furious, woke up furious, but there was a part of me who was observing it. So the part of me that was observing this anger, I was more identified, as you can say, with that part. So I was more kind of like relaxing into that space and more from that space, observing that anger. So giving it space basically and listening to it, that it was actually releasing a lot of that anger just by being aware of it, which is what Rinpoche also says, the awareness is the light. So when you are aware of it, aware of that anger, and you shine your light onto it, that's actually when it starts to dissolve and it starts to actually heal, but without pressure. So there's no go away anger, there's no not accepting the anger, there's no judging the fact that you are angry. There's no telling the anger to go away, that it's negative, that it's wrong to be angry. Because this is what I've been doing all my life, judging myself of being angry and kind of like feeling ridiculous that after so much spiritual practice and everything that I've learned and being a teacher of this school and all this type of stuff, why I was still dealing with that anger, right? It's because I was judging it. I was judging myself for having these type of emotions and being practicing so many things, not getting rid of it. So this was for me the whole, it just made schlag, like everything I understood, and a lot of anger just healed in those few hours. Can you imagine? It was just a few hours. Healing an anger that I've been walking around with for 43 years, you know? And just by being aware of it, just by observing it. So this is the thing, and I know it's hard, especially when we are angry, because we get so expressive and rah, and we just throw the anger, and we think that by throwing out the anger, we are actually doing something, we're expressing it, healing it, but it's not true. You, it does help to be aware of it and give it space, like. When one of your best friends or your family, somebody of your family is crying and really in tears and everything, you maybe not hug that friend, but you're with that friend. You're not telling your friend to stop being sad or anything like this. You're really present for your friend. So this is how Rinpoche has also explained it. That really got to me. I was like, oh my God, so this was actually one of the first times that I gave space, like a friend, to that anger, you see? So that's when my anger felt acknowledged finally. Like, oh, there's somebody there, me, my awareness, my true self, or whatever you want to call it, is listening to the pain body, and the pain speech, and the pain mind, the pain identity. So being present for your pain identity, pain body, pain speech, pain mind, being present for your pain identity is actually what's going to really help to liberate your pain identity. So instead of trying to push it away and judging it and saying, bad anger, go away, you say, anger, you are welcome here. Tell me, express yourself towards me. So not being like, rah, out there, but show me what this anger is about, So yeah, this is I can go on and on about this, but I think you got it. I think this is it. You just like go inside of yourself in that beautiful sacred space, and the way that Rinpoche goes inside is through the 3 doors. And I've just loaded up a beautiful meditation, which is the Gaia meditation, which starts with these 3 doors: stillness, silence, and spaciousness. So just you can do that meditation, or even better, go straight to the source, go to Rinpoche himself, and there's many guided meditations on YouTube where you go into that sacred space, and then once you have built up by your practice and experience just some of that sacred space within, that's when you can invite your identity, pain identity, in all of its forms, not only anger, but also sadness and low self-esteem, low self-worth, not feeling you're good enough, not feeling you're deserving anything. All of this, you can invite it there, and just by observing it, being aware of it, that's when you're shining a light onto it, that's when you're healing it from the source, who you are. So it's pretty simple and very, very effective. Very, very effective. So yes, I hope that I hope that that helps. I'm definitely continuing this work. Thank you very, very much for watching this vlog with the crystal. Yeah. And yeah, have a look how beautiful. Let me see if you can see that mountain there. Yeah, a little bit. Yay! Gorgeous, huh? And the river here. I will maybe load up a little bit of the ceremony I just did. It's the ceremony of going into accelerated timelines. So I'm like, with my crystal ruby bowl, I'm creating these frequency, like a vortex, and then in that vortex creating new accelerated timelines where we are all one with the earth and everything. So I'll add a little thingy of that. Okay. Namaste. I love you. Bye.